Okay, so Scream 7. A little bit late to the party on YouTube for this one, but if you want to check out my like out of the cinema reviews, you can check out my TikTok. I'll link that down in the description. Scream 7 was absolutely dog shit. So big fan of the franchise. Quick recap. Scream 1, first movie I rented in Blockbuster. And a lot of nostalgia for that movie. Love how meta it was. Loved how it revived the slasher genre, which is one of my favorite horror genres. Scream 2 was great. Scream 3 was good. Scream 4 was all right. They had some good moments, had some really bad moments. And then from there, it kind of fell off, right? But they had a lot of marketing in this movie and they were pushing it on hype levels. And like, there was a big rumor about a certain character, legacy character returning. And so I went into this quite optimistic and a little bit hyped, which was my mistake, I guess. Scream 7 is opens up with kind of a commentary on society and how it regards crime and murders. This whole new wave of Netflix crime documentaries and things like that. It has something to say about that, which I think was quite good. It's like a very relevant thing. Um, but unfortunately, I don't really care about the characters as much as you did with, like, say, Drew Barrymore at the beginning of the first Scream movie, um, or with the characters at the beginning of the second one, even. You know, that first kill is like it kind of sets the tone and the stakes or the um just kind of the yeah, I guess the tone for the whole entire movie. And as soon as it started, I was kind of like, I don't care about these characters. It's been 10 minutes and they're still not dead. What, like, I was worried. Then they do something, right? So they bring back, I'm not going to spoil it too much. I'm going to say they bring back a legacy character, sort of. Um, and I thought it was a ballsy thing, and I thought, actually, no, this is different. This is they're going down a route that works. They have the setup here with how it will actually work, but it never they never actually follow through with it. They kind of pussyfoot around the idea of doing what they were going to do, and then it ends up not happening. It feels like a clash of sort of creative control and creative differences in the movie. Now we have Sidney Prescott and Gale Weathers in the movie, of course. You've seen that in all the trailers. Now, they are shadows of their former selves, really. Um, they progressed off, well, I'd say Sydney's progressed off screen. Um, and they keep going back to the fact that she wasn't in New York. And I don't know, it's just very heavily handed. But she's progressed so much off screen that she's not really interesting enough. She's like, they try and convince us the whole time that she should be the main character still, and she's still the Scream Queen and all that kind of stuff. And I don't buy it. I don't buy it at all. I mean, I get that she's there to protect her daughter, who's the main character. She's meant to be like the main character. She's protected by our legacy character, but it ends up being more of a Sidney Prescott thing. And I don't know, it felt tired. Gale Weathers being in it, she's just the same old Gale Weathers. Like her dialogue is bad, her delivery is bad, and honestly, it's just if her whole sort of demeanor felt really tiresome in this movie. The other characters I didn't care about. We have two returning characters from the last two movies. That I'm surprised they're still alive. You have the Randy ripoff and her brother. Um, no sign of the two main characters we had from the last two movies either. I know there was a whole fallout over that and like who was going to return. There's a lot of like, I don't know if it was related to pay or because one person wasn't coming back, the other person wasn't coming back. All of that kind of stuff happened in this movie, behind the scenes. Now, when Ghostface appears on screen, it doesn't feel innovative. It doesn't. It like they don't do anything new. And the reveal at the end is, that final scene that you come to expect is just is lackluster, and it's doesn't really make any sense to me. Like it just felt like a complete cop out. Like they tried to do a twist in the story and it didn't work. Cinematography is what you come to expect from a Scream movie. Very dark and gloomy. Um, Kind of like a 90s feel to it on purpose because they use a lot of 90s music in this film and it doesn't quite fit because funny enough, it's not the 90s. It was dumb, written badly, and it kind of treats the audience like they're stupid, and that's a big no for a film, in my opinion. Just don't treat your audience like they're idiots, especially in the seventh movie of a franchise. Like, what? I think this series needs to die. And even though I know for a fact we're probably gonna get Scream 8, we're probably gonna get Scream 9. Hell, you can see it, Scream X. It's gonna happen. It won't be long, and I'm not gonna be there for the ride. I'm done. I've signed off on this franchise now. The first 4 movies are my go-tos, and then 4 even at a push. Even 3 is bad at some points, like the acting and stuff. But what I liked about 3 was the meta side of things, and like how you saw the actresses being protected by the actual people they're playing, and that kind of spin on that, and a lot of commentary on Hollywood that is more relevant today in light of things than it was back when the movie was released. Um, Going off on a tangent, I would give Scream 7 a 1 star. Honest to God, not very good film at all. Don't waste your money. Don't go out and buy tickets to see this movie. Just wait till it drops on Netflix or Amazon or wherever it's going to drop. Not worth your time. Even as a massive Scream fan, I promise you, you're going to go in disappointed. I could be completely wrong here, but it, it's so cookie cutter, to the point where they recreate dialogue from the first movie. The whole Sidney Prescott and Billy Loomis bedroom scene at the beginning, where he climbs through a bedroom window, says literally the same lines, and it's not even like a meta thing. It's just dumb. It's just so stupid, and like the way that these characters treat Sidney Prescott when she's gone through all of this thing, and they're like, "Did this really happen to you?" And I'm like, "Well, this happened to her." And it's just like, "Oh, she's pulled out the leather jacket from Scream 2. Oh," and it's things like that. It just doesn't work. Like, it just doesn't work. But guys, let me know in the comment section what you thought of Scream 7. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed my little review here. Consider following me on Twitch. I'm currently playing through the Resident Evil 9 Requiem game that's just dropped yesterday. So I'm doing a Let's Play series. If you don't want to watch me on Twitch live, you can catch up on the videos here. And you can follow me over on TikTok for Out of the Theatre, I say theatre, if you American guys, Out of the Cinema reaction from me on there, as well as things like rankings and stuff like that over on TikTok too. So plenty of areas to catch me on. I'll see you with the next one. Take care of yourselves, guys.